Right then, last one from me. Match reaction after that win over LASK. Where to start? Where I have not been already this evening. The first half was poor, wasn't it? Won the goal by LASK. I mean, saw it coming, didn't we? We've seen Paul Scholes do that for Manchester United enough times over the years to know what's happening when a ball gets kicked like that to the edge of the penalty area. Liverpool slow to react to it. Kelleher absolutely no chance. There's a coaching point there, and that's something at least for Liverpool to come out of it. The rest of the first half, we kind of dominated possession. It was even going in at sort of half time and stuff in terms of shots. I think it was like 6-5 or whatever. Darwin Nunez, a couple of good headers that he's missed throughout the game there. One from an absolutely scintillating ball from Harvey Elliott, who'd moved over to the left-hand side at that point. Whipped the ball in, Nunez heads it over the bar. And he was a constant threat all game, really, Darwin, wasn't he? Obviously, the next one that he misses, it was from a corner. Virgil van Dijk heads it down, and then somehow their goalkeeper gets across to stop Darwin Nunez from putting the ball into the back of the net, and he must be wondering what the flipping heck happened then, because I don't think he could have done anything differently. You could say to me, head it down, but then the goalkeeper's feet might be there. It's a hell of a reaction, and the reaction in the second half from Liverpool said to me that Jurgen Klopp must have screamed at them at half-time because we were a different team. Chalk and cheese to that first half performance, really were. And we come out and there's a purpose to Liverpool's play, and you know, Ryan Gravenberch, who'd turned the corner well at times during the first half as we were trying to build up through the middle, really turned it on in the second half, and we got to see a little bit more of what Ryan Gravenberch could be. Hopefully the injury isn't too bad, but you know, really penetrative with his runs, really direct, wanting to move the ball forwards, wanting Liverpool to transition and counter-attack really quickly in dangerous situations. Got a bit of a footballer there. I really do think we've got a bit of a footballer there, and an absolute steal at the price that we got him for as well. So yeah, really exciting, really gutted for him as well. That he's not able to finish the game, and you know, obviously hopefully it is just something like cramp or something like that, as some of the comments were telling me from the watch along, but we'll see in the fullness of time. Ben Doak, he was the player that I was most excited for, and unfortunately for him, you know, the end product wasn't really there today. You know, still goes past the man, still beats the man, still tries to get to that byline as quick as possible, and he does it with aplomb. He just is able to get past his man with consummate ease time and time again. But the end product, the pass into the box, it's never quite been right for him, and that'll come with experience and with playing with these other first teamers more often and knowing where they're going to be. Is Darwin going to make a run near post? Is he going to go back stick? Is he going to hold on the penalty spot, for example? These are things that you get when you play with other footballers, and Ben hasn't had a lot of first team minutes at the moment, so I imagine that this will come, but you can't teach him to do what he does in terms of going past the man. You can teach him, and you can learn about chemistry with players and stuff. So yeah, again, you know, green shoots there for something for Ben Doak, but it wasn't the all-encompassing, absolutely unbelievable performance that I expected either from him. And maybe I was being harsh, because LASK, I joked throughout the watch along and stuff that they were farmers. They're not. They're a good footballing side, and they played really well, and they pressed us really high, and they made it really difficult for Liverpool at times. But in the second half, I think our superior fitness, our ability to change the game with substitutes, really helped. I mean, bringing McAllister and Szoboszlai on started to really control the game then. Szoboszlai's just a touch of class, man. He's absolutely brilliant. From his first game in a red shirt up until now, he was already our player of the month. It might be difficult to get that player of the month off him, because he just looks like he's here and he means serious business for us. Ryan Gravenberch obviously got that assist as well. I can't believe I didn't mention that. It's a great ball across to Luis Diaz, and Diaz, I've said so many times today, he's the heart and soul of the team at the moment. He fights for absolutely everything, and he's adding goals to his game. So this Luis Diaz is a different proposition to what we saw last season. This Luis Diaz is here to get goals, and he's here to get assists. And this Luis Diaz is very difficult to stop. And then Mo comes into the game, and Mo's absolutely sensational as well, isn't he? You know, he comes in, walks onto the pitch knowing he's the best player, and then walks off the pitch proving that he is the best player on that football field. You know, if he'd have been playing for a half, he'd probably have got to the man of the match level. He was at that good tonight. And you know, that little pass inside where he flicks it from his left to his and plays the ball right-footed, sensational. Beats a man inside the penalty area, goes and megs the goalkeeper, sensational. Probably would have thought he'd have passed that, actually, the way that he's been creating recently. But yeah, absolutely brilliant. Kelleher comes in, solid, of course. All told, a really professional second half performance. It was difficult first half because they played well, but they did tire, as I say. Liverpool were the better side over the course of the 90 minutes. Liverpool walk away with 3 points in probably the hardest game in the Europa League that we're going to have in the group stages. So all told, a good performance, but one with... again, you have to question the slow start and why that is. But I think Jurgen Klopp's put a boot up their arse or a rocket up their arse or something at half time. So we can probably thank the manager and thank Liverpool for having such a fantastic squad that were able to change the game so well. Don't forget to like the video, subscribe, and I'll see you next time. So.